This is my report card review of Dead Island. This game was released originally in 2011, and to me it feels like a game that was originally designed by a committee. So what do people like? They like zombies. Okay, and what kind of games do people like to play? Well, first person shooters, RPGs mainly, I think. Okay, and where do you think they'd like to play these sorts of games? Oh, let's base it at the beach. Yes, excellent idea. So what you end up with is essentially a first-person based RPG where you kill zombies on a tropical island. And the trouble is that it sort of looks presentable. Is about as good as I can put it across. Yes, this game is now about 2.5 years old, coming up to 3 years old this year. But if I'm completely honest with you, there are modern games which look better, which run far better. This game really doesn't feel optimised. Even when I'm not running Fraps, which is what I use to record this, it still didn't run brilliantly with the settings completely maxed out. Now, this compared to the fact that I've recorded footage from Battlefield 4 on, let's say, Silk Road, which is probably one of the bigger maps, and I've been able to record it at it's been able to run at 60 frames per second, whereas Dead Island struggles to run at 30 with Fraps running, and struggles to run at 60 without it running. As well as this, the game does seem to be plagued by other flaws, shall we say. So, for example, it feels as if when you're going through the selecting your active quests, it doesn't actually seem to respond. It just seems to ignore it and just sort of carry on doing whatever you last picked up as a quest to do, as opposed to switching to the one you wanted. Now, someone pointed out to me that it feels a bit like it's because it's misjointed. The map and the quests don't actually match up. It's not as if they see them side by side. But there again, there are other games that do this far better, such as Borderlands. So I don't think that's a good excuse. As I said, it's sort of a good-looking game, but it sort of looks its age a little bit. Bearing in mind that this is sort of post-Crisis, and there are still a few games which actually sort of compete as far as graphical quality goes. But it really doesn't run as well as it by rights ought to. I personally... Okay, I will say this, I don't like Dead Island. I played it with my friend because one of the patches that came out for Dead Island allowed co-op play, and we decided to play it together, and the experience was just horrible. It just really... All games feel better when you play with friends, so if that was the best experience or the best way to play the game, no, I think I'll pass on that one, thank you. In my opinion, this is basically a D, maybe a D minus for its technical, inaccuracies and technical problems. So yeah, there you go. That is my report card review of Dead Island. If I haven't put you off with everything I've just said, then please feel free to have a look in the description below, where there is a link to buy it from Gamersgate. If you buy it from Gamersgate, you're actually helping support me, so that'd be welcome. So if you like this video, like it. If you disliked it, then dislike it. Feel free to leave a comment, favourite and subscribe. Thank you for watching.